Hi, this is Ranger Jonah with DeKalb County, and I'm walking through the woods near my house, and I thought this would be a good place to give you some tips on how to accomplish activity number 5 in the DeKalb County Junior Ranger activity book. Well, this activity is called Fruits and Flowers, but it's not just about fruits and flowers. It's also about how do we record the information that we see in nature. And I've got 2 different ways for you to record what you see while you're doing this activity. The first is using a free app that you can download on any smartphone or tablet, and you can go out in nature, take a picture of something, and the app, which is called iNaturalist, will then give you some ideas on what it is you saw. So that's pretty cool. But what if you don't have a tablet or access to a smartphone? What if you just don't want to use your phone while walking in nature? Well, then you can do what scientists and botanists have been doing for generations. Take out a pencil, turn to the back of your Junior Ranger journal, and sketch the plants that you see. I'll post now a little bit of information to give you some tips on how to use the iNaturalist app if you choose to use it. And I hope to see you as a Junior Ranger soon. This is Ranger Jonah with DeKalb County, signing off. So here's how it works. First, you have to download an app called iNaturalist, and I'll show you on my phone right here. So here is iNaturalist. You click on the app, and it opens up. Now you'll have to create a username. It's all free. It's 100% free. And once you've created your username, you can see I've already observed 397 things. Well, I've been using this for a while. You will start out with 0, but do you notice the little icon at the bottom that has a picture of a camera and says observe? All you do is click on that. It brings up your camera and you can observe things. So, oh, hey, look at this. I found a beautiful flower down here in the woods. Can you see it? Now, the thing that iNaturalist does is allows you to figure out what this is. And it does that in 2 different ways. The first thing you do is you snap a picture. So I'm gonna press that little green button, but first I'm gonna get nice and close in on this flower so there's a really nice picture of it, and snap a picture. I'll click next, because I think that's a good one. And then at the top, you see the box next to the picture I took that has a plus? I'm gonna take a second picture of it. But this time, instead of the flowers, I'm gonna take it of the leaves. So now I have a picture of the leaves and stem and of the flowers. And now that I've done those 2 different pictures, I click the line in the middle of the screen that says, "What did you see?" It then loads suggestions, and it says we're pretty sure this is in the genus Erigeron, which is the Fleabanes. And then if you look down, you have the top 3 choices are Philadelphia Fleabane, Annual Fleabane, and Daisy Fleabane. Well, I'm gonna look at Philadelphia Fleabane. Do you see the little eye in the circle on the right side? If you click that, then it gives you more information about Philadelphia Fleabane. Down at the bottom of the screen, you'll see that there's a map of where other people have observed Philadelphia Fleabane. There's a small description of it from Wikipedia. And then also at the top, if you click on the picture, it brings it full screen, and you can slide through other pictures of Philadelphia Fleabane. Well, I'm not sure if this is Philadelphia Fleabane or another Fleabane, but it definitely looks like it could be Fleabane, doesn't it? So I'm going to go back to the screen of what is this, and then I'm going to click on Daisy Fleabane. This does look a little like a daisy. Yes, that also looks like what this could be. So I'm going to click on the picture and flip through these pictures. So the question is, what is this? And this is where most people get stuck with iNaturalist. What is this? the best thing to do is, even if I cannot narrow it down between Philadelphia, Annual, or Daisy Fleabane, I just need to pick one. Because the great thing about iNaturalist is that it is also a social application, where once I've posted what I think this is, then other people who have more expertise in the Fleabane family than I do will then come behind me and tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. So I'm going to choose the one at the top here, Philadelphia Fleabane. There's a couple reasons for that. It seems like the Philadelphia Fleabane has more tiny petals than the Daisy Fleabane. Also, I notice that the leaf seems to wrap around the stalk, which is similar to what I see in the pictures of Philadelphia Fleabane. So I just click on Philadelphia Fleabane, not on the information tab, but just on the word Philadelphia Fleabane, and it chooses it. Do you see how now Philadelphia Fleabane is in the line that used to say, "What did I observe?" Then I'm just double checking that my picture's already tagged with the date, my location, and that geoprivacy is open. And then down at the bottom, I click the green share button. And it uploads. We have now uploaded our first iNaturalist observation. Well, that is all you really have to do. You go out, you allow the app to give you suggestions of what you might look at. And then once it's uploaded, there are many, many, many iNaturalist users that will get on the app and will see that you just observed something. And then they will do what's called identify it. So let's look at the app one more time and see how an identification happens. So back on the app here, I'm going to my projects screen. Because I'm the DeKalb park ranger at Mason Mill Park, I'm going to look at what people have posted at the trails of Mason Mill Park. And the first thing I'm going to do is I see, oh yes, it looks like somebody has posted a picture of an American goldfinch. Now down at the bottom, you see how it has a check at casual grade, a check for needs ID, and a check for research grade. Well, that means that somebody else has already identified this observation. Oh yes, in fact, multiple people have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click agree. And now I also have identified it. And once multiple people have identified this as what the original person said it was, then it's considered research grade. Easy, huh? Well, you do have to be able to use your smartphone, and you do have to be able to take pictures. But the one other piece of advice I'm going to give you is take pictures close up and as clear as you can, and take multiple pictures, because even if the app can't figure out what you're taking a picture of, even if you can't identify it exactly, if you post multiple pictures, then the iNaturalist community will be able to identify things for you on the tail end.